I say I'm ready, I'm never ready. Hold on. All right, I think I'm ready. Hi, how you doing? It's Kim Overholt, your party artist here. I'm live. I'm in my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. Welcome. I don't know how long this is going to last. Thank goodness you're here. So welcome to Monday. It's Cartooning Monday here at Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. I don't know if I'll get to any cartooning, but I want to do a little explaining about cartooning, which is great to get you started, get you excited about something. I also want to show you my latest creation, which I've been doing lately, and I hope you've been watching and paying attention. I have this one behind me. I don't know if you can see me. Hold on, let me just kind of see if I can show you this, my beautiful painting that I'm working on right now. It's in the works, kind of like it's coming out okay. It's looking good. I have other things that I'm working on too, but I want to do some big pieces. So I've been trying to get more big pieces out there for you guys to look at and things like that. So welcome to my art studio, and I really appreciate you being here. I've got I got lots of artwork over here and a lot of things over here. I'm still practicing with my new stuff and using it. So I have it backwards today. I don't know how this is going to go, but I wanted to let you know that, I'm always doing artwork. There's never a dull moment when I'm not doing any kind of art. So you see behind me, my office is always very busy, as you can tell. So yeah. So welcome to Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. Like I said, today I actually want to talk about one of the things that I've been doing. Okay, 1 second. I just gotta keep you still for a second. I gotta go find something. Hold on. It's my let's see. Yes. Okay. So I wanted to show you some of the things you do when you become good at drawing. Okay. I wanted to show you my Luna Sparkles if I can find her here. Luna Sparkles, I started doing last year. Yeah, last year I started doing comic book boot camp or comic camp just so that you would be able to do some drawing. And I created this little character called Luna Sparkles. Now I decided to take her a step further, and what I did is I went and I took her image and I put it into AI, and it created something really cool. And what it did is it made Luna Sparkles with the magic paintbrush, but she can do a lot more than just that. So, but I just want to give you, like, usually on Cartooning Monday is where we get it all started. So I just show you the basics of starting to do your own cartoon, and then we develop it into a character. We explain what the character is, what it does, and we give them some action. And I don't know if I don't know if it's this one. I actually put any actions in there, but I wanted to get an idea for her, and that was where we started here, was doing just doing cartooning Monday as I'm doing. Sorry, I had a blank out for a second, but I wanted to show you, like, you can do things with not just art, but I mean not just with pencil, but you can also do it with ballpoint pen. You can do it with watercolors and inks, make all kinds of neat designs, and you can get ideas from other people and create stuff kind of like this. Yeah. Almost looks like my fingernails today. See, my fingernails are all kind of like that today too. Ta-da! And I do portraits, so my portrait of Patrick Swayze there, and I did a cartoon of Alice Cooper. I like to show people some of the stuff that you can do when you put your mind to something. You can do all kinds of wild and wonderful things with colors and creating magical fantasy lands like I like doing behind me. I love magic and fantasy. And oh, I love doing ink and watercolors and stuff like that because you can make stuff like that. Yeah, that's mine. I created that. That's me. And there's a self portrait. Yeah, so like I say, I started off with Luna Sparkles, just doing the Luna Sparkles, and you create all kinds of different other kind of characters. So those Luna Sparkles there. Let me see if I can find my other. I have so many sketchbooks around here. One moment, I'll find it. Where are you? I know you're around here. Oh, there you are. 1 second. It's over here. Okay, so this one, well, it's backwards. It says stolen from Ryan Lee. Yeah, I stole his sketchbook, but I do like little things like, to give you an idea. I make something like that. You can pen and ink. You can draw all kinds of different things with pen and ink, and just coming up with ideas. That's always the fun part to do. And I also say, play with colors with a pencil crayon, and kind of come up with ideas for colors for your characters too. Backgrounds are always very good. Let me see. There might be some Luna Sparkles in here too. Oh, I see some. Hold on. There's another picture. It's a drawing of Luna Sparkles that I did. Another drawing of Luna Sparkles. And like I say, you just start off with your basic shapes. You can even see there's like the circle for her head, the circles there, and like down here too. You can tell it's all kind of like they're all kind of connected. And let me see if I can find some. I did some action shots of her too. Let me see if they're in here. Oh, there's another more colored in and what she actually looks like. Yeah, so that's what she looks like usually. Um, in my AI, you can see, and I've been doing like I was doing some facial expressions and getting other things down on it. So that's the kind of things that you do for Cartooning Monday. You come up with all kinds of, and like I said, I'd like to do a comic book boot camp and have you create your own characters. I come up with designs and things to think about for coming up with ideas. I draw constantly. You draw everything. You know what I mean? Don't be. Oh, it's my favorite. My genetically altered chicken called Gru. I love that one. I also have like things that I love to do with just pen, and you find different pens that you like to work with, and that's always a lot of fun too. So you can make all kinds of designs and ideas. I ask AI all kinds of things for help when it comes to doing this kind of thing as well. So and I can create stuff for you as well. If you ever have some kind of things that you're stuck on or you're not sure about, blank pages. This is a no-no for an artist like me. I always got to keep on drawing, but I wanted to show you just getting started. And I'm thinking of starting the boot camp again this summer, but I'm thinking maybe not this month, but probably for July. So from July, August, September, October. So 2 months, because October would be Inktober, which is like this is my Inktober from 2024. So this is some of the ideas also from my Inktober from 2024, which I did some really wild stuff with. So just to show you, like this is just a little bit of a practice for me for getting out here live with you guys, because I've been doing live for next to forever too. I've been trying to get everybody excited about doing kind of. Oh, Alyssa. Yes, hi, Alyssa. Thank you. And yes, so you can do a whole bunch of different styles, and I also like for friends of mine too. I've done tattoo art and things like that. But it all starts with the basics of doing cartooning and just finding ideas for you to draw on and working from there. So, do you have any ideas that you like to draw on? I always enjoy all kinds. I make all kinds of notes in my pages too, just to keep me inspired and keep me moving forward with all kinds of stuff. And this book used to look like this before, except with the stolen from Ryan Lee, of course. He put that on there when he didn't realize it was going to get stolen. But it used to look like this before it started. And now it looks like this because I can't leave anything blank for a while. So like those blank pages in there, eventually I'm going to be filling them up with stuff. And I'll even show you, this is Ryan Lee's book bite. This is his hand. This is not my hand. This is Ryan Lee's hand. That's something you can try, again, with doing your own hand. Just draw your hand like an outline, and then you go over it with the lines, and it almost looks three-dimensional. And I'll show you another picture. If I think there's maybe another one in there. Oh yeah, there's another one there. There's one that he started. Yeah. So Ryan Lee, as you can see, this is not my hand. This is fun to draw in though, and I appreciate where I got this from. So it is well used. So you always, you have a sketchbook handy. Always have like a pen and paper always around. And for those of you who don't know, I also do comic books. Well, I do comic books for myself mostly, and they're always lots of fun. Let me see if I can dig one up for you. 1 second. Oh, it's hard to pull them out when I got them stuck in here. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Like I said, my sketchbooks, they never keep clean. I always draw all over everything. So draw. I say draw all the time. All kinds of cartoons, comic books. And like this is when I started doing Inktober's. I came up with all kinds of ideas. I did a sketch about Harry Houdini, and now I'll have to get this to go the right way around one day so I can show you. I did stuff about where I used to work when I used to do telemarketing. Yeah, no, I know. Those days were crazy. Let me see if I can find. I did ones about my dogs. I did cartoons about, yeah, doing telemarketing. Uh, all my friends I used to go telemarketing with, these were the people here. Yeah, that is Stewie down there. Yeah, yeah, he's having his sexy party. Yeah, and that's me over there. I look kind of like, yeah, I was out of it for a while sometimes. Yeah, there's some people there. They're actual people. I remember my friend Gary. If they knew that they were made in cartoons, I'm sure they'd be like, "What?" But sometimes to get through life, you have to make it into a cartoon, and I don't blame you for doing. I have one called Alien View where it talks about why humans do stuff to each other, which is really weird. I have cartoon examples where I have taken extreme friends and made them into uh, cartoons following what's his name, Christopher Hart and his style. That's because if you like comics, you have to try and go for a style. That's Christopher Hart style. And I got my little babies. I got my other things. These are some of my old comics. Oh yeah, Chalk and Rock, where I used to go rock climbing, singing about doing rock climbing. This is something like a nice little thing where if you color helps too. So when I get old enough, I'm going to be coloring them in. This is the fun part about doing comics is like afterwards you can color them in if they're your own comics. And there's my doggies. And I did one called What Martha, which talks about when I used to work in an old age home and how people used to respond to me sometimes doing that. All right, and I did stuff like this. Taking examples from other artists sometimes helps if you want to learn how to draw. Getting inspired inspired by other artists always helps too. I did my clown world. I had all kinds of things that I used to do when I was a clown. Yes, uh, clown world. I also did one called the fairies, where there's a bunch of fairies. Yes, and afterwards, like I say, there's me. As Kimmy the clown, and afterwards, I would color them in. Or I will color them in, or so I do like trying different styles. Trying and the Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors I used to do. Uh, Made my own Simpsons cartoons. That's the people I used to work with over at Henry's, and I could do some anime. Like this is stuff that you can do. You can do this if you practice enough. Practice makes perfect. Oh, hey, modeling, that's a great thing. I would love to do that. I actually had a lot of models too. And if you ever want to draw me, feel free. I appreciate that. If you want to show me any of the pictures that you've drawn of me, sure you can put them in the comments below. I appreciate that too. And I wanted to also let you guys know that I've done a series of books called The Plight of Time. They're a fantasy adventure. And if you want to help support my channel, perhaps take a look. It's called The Plight of Time. And any money that I get maybe from that will probably go to making this a little bit better. As you can tell, it's getting better. We're improving here, and I always want to make room for more improvement. So every day I usually try and come here. So today is Cartooning Monday. Tomorrow will be um, tomorrow will be Magic Tuesday. Magic Tuesday, I give you a nice tarot card reading because I like doing that kind of thing, giving you a different outlook on the day and seeing maybe where things can change for you. All right. Wednesday's Wellness Wednesday, where you see how art and just feeling good about yourself. Like I say, doing art and about things that you think about comes into a book and it can be yours. So yeah, well, Wellness Wednesday talks about how you can make yourself feel better just by doing some drawing. And Thursday's Entertainment Thursday, where I have my handy dandy ukulele, but I don't have it right with me right now, so I can't do anything for you. But Wellness Wednesday, I come in and oh, sorry, Thursday, sure. That's the thing about doing live, right? Thursday is Entertainment Thursday. I will come in here and I play my ukulele for you, be a ham, try and show you how much a few years of playing ukulele can get you with no practice whatsoever. I'm fine. That's okay. I practice all the time. I practice everything. Okay, and then of course Friday is Feedback Friday. I also make it Face Painting Friday. If you would like to see a particular design, I think a couple weeks back I did a nice butterfly on my face. The week before that, I think I did some kind of a flower design. But if there's something you want to see in particular, let me know in the comments below. And I love hearing back from you guys, and I appreciate it. You know what? And being a model, yeah, definitely, I would do that as well. If you could, if you want me to strike a pose and hold it for in a certain amount of time, I can do that. I'd have to angle my thing correctly, though. My shot would probably have to be just so. But we'll figure that out as we go. And like I said again, I really would love to do with you a comic book boot camp. Just to get you started right at the bottom level. Just get you started with making any kind of drawing. And then, going from there, like I said, there's my little babies, my little doggies I used to have. And just start from the bottom level and make your way up, get into making your own cartoons. From your cartoons you can take it to AI, and AI can take you to many different places. I'm expanding with my art with AI and Luna Sparkles, and all coming back to, yeah, coming back to the center of, you got to learn, you just got to draw, you just got to up pick up a pencil and an eraser and a book like this, a nice sketchbook, like this, a nice sketchbook like this. And I thank my sister for keeping me in the sketchbook business. And you got to draw. You got to draw all the time. You got to draw night or day. You got to have a thing for it. And I do. And I am very happy to see all of you guys out here today. I'm so happy that you guys are checking it out. And like I say, today I just wanted to talk about Luna Sparkles and how I've been progressing with it through AI. In the next day or two, I got a few more things I got to do. But for next Monday, next cartooning Monday, I will be showing you some sketching, and I'll be like doing a live sketching and stuff like that, just so that we can do some live sketching, because I love doing that thing too, or live painting. I've done live painting earlier. Which one was it? It was oh, I have it right here. This one right here. This is going to be going for. I'm doing this for a group of people coming up real soon on the 18th. And if you ever want to do something like this too, I usually on Wellness Wednesdays, I like to do some painting. So you may catch me on Wellness Wednesday for that. We might do a painting together. Who knows? I would like to do that. And if you'd like to do that too, let me know in the comments below. I want to find things that are going to be exciting for you guys to come back to. You know what I mean? You come back and go, oh yeah, today's that day where you're going to do that. I want to see you guys be happy, because happiness is what counts. So there's things like that, real simple, real easy, and fun. And let me see. Uh, when you get good like that, I can show you things like this. This is John Anderson from Yes, and I did a finger painting of him because I love John Anderson from Yes, and I always do private sessions. Well, if you have ever worked, if you want to check out my website, KimOverholt.com, or you want to check out my Niagara art parties here in Niagara, this is where I do my painting. But this is John Anderson from Yes, and I did him kind of mystical looking, because that's the way I've always kind of known him to be, kind of like out in that spiritual realm, that out there somewhere. So I love doing finger paintings of famous people, so that's my favorite finger painting of John Anderson. And this is another thing that for Wellness Wednesdays, If you want to see more of this, just let me know in the comments below. Like the things that you want to see happening here that maybe you don't see from anybody else, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I want to be a little bit different from everybody else. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I could show you. Let me pull out a. And for kids and things like that, for something simple, I do something like this. Like you know, a lot of things to keep in mind whenever you're doing painting, and I do painting for all ages. So, just doesn't wanted to give you a quick little hello and let you know. Okay, so cartooning Monday, just showing you what the cartoon comic strips that I do, and preparing you for what's coming for cartooning bootcamp because we are going to do it. We're going to do it, and so tomorrow is Magic Tuesday. We'll get a little bit of magic. Oh, and I will teach you about the illusion of art as well. So that's always awesome. Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. Thursday is Entertainment Thursday, and Friday is Feedback Friday or Freaky Friday or Face Paint Friday if you want it, whatever you like. So let me know what you like in the comments below too, because I'd love to hear back from you. And other than that, thank you very much for tuning in today. I am Kim Overholt, your party artist, and I do Niagara art parties. If you want to come party with me with paint, NiagaraArtParties.com. All right, and in the meantime, if you want to do private sessions with me, KimOverholt.com. And in the meantime, thank you very much for tuning in today for Cartooning Monday, and I will see you tomorrow for Magic Tuesday, and I'll give you a tarot card reading. How about that? That sounds pretty special. I know. So have a great day. Thanks again, and I'll see you real soon.